everyone, welcome back to my channel, Veldman Way. Ashley here. Today I am going to tackle my pantry. It is a hot mess. I bought a bunch of things to organize it, so I'm going to show you guys real quick some of the things I have to organize it. I'm going to show you guys the before and take you along with me as I completely clean it out and organize it, and hopefully it stays organized for a long time. So let's get started. I'm going to show you some of the things that I got. And I'm going to include all the links to everything in the description below. Most of the stuff I got on Amazon. Some of it I got at Bed Bath & Beyond. So I'll try to link it below too if I can find it on the website, which I should be able to. But I bought these. This is 8, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I believe there's 8 of these. And they're just bins. Just simple bins. And then I bought these chalk stickers. So what I plan on doing is I'm going to, figure out what I'm going to put in here. Use these little chalk stickers. They also come with little chalk pens in the back. It's hard to see, but you'll see when I take this apart. And you can write what is in here. So keep everything labeled, and so it's nice and neat and easy to find. So I got those. And then I got these. These I got at Bed Bath & Beyond. These are just like those little pop-it containers. I got a set of 10 different ones, all different sizes, from ones for pasta, or you could put cereal in here. This side I'm probably going to put like my brown sugar in, or one of these sides, even down to these tiny little ones. So I might not use all of these for the pantry. Some of these I might just use for like leftovers to put in the fridge. But we'll see what we use. I also bought these little wire racks. I find something to put in there. I have a bunch of stuff, as you'll see. I got these at Target, so I thought that these were kind of nice, kind of mesh looking, easy to see what's in there. So we'll see how these fit. And then the last thing I bought, it's a set of 2. And they pull out, so they're kind of tiered, and then you can kind of pull them out. Again, I'm not sure what I'm going to put in these yet, so come along with me as I figure out what I'm doing. So before I start taking everything out, I'm going to show you the before, what my pantry looks like now, and hopefully it will be unrecognizable at the end because it will be all nice and clean and organized. All right, guys, you ready to see the before? It's pretty bad. Ta-da! As you can see, I just have snacks upon snacks. Half of these Pop-Tart boxes are probably empty because my son goes here and makes his breakfast every morning. My husband normally organizes it, and he does a very good job, but it just never stays organized. And I know a lot of that's because of me, so I'm not going to say it's because of him. It is a lot because of me, because I just have so much stuff. I don't know what to do with it. Originally, when we purchased this house, there were only these back, if you can see, they kind of these shelves go to there. These shelves were added in, all these shelves up here. It just was one set of shelves in the back. So, imagine trying to fit all this stuff in with less shelving space. My husband had the great idea of adding these other shelves. But, up here I have a bunch of things I don't use. I think I'm going to move some of these into the basement just to make room up here in my pantry for different things I don't use very often. I'm kind of going to go through, get rid of some of the expired stuff, and try to kind of organize everything. Down here I have like dog food, and dog foods are in those containers. And, I'm just going to try to put everything in little bins and make it nice and organized in here. And then over here, I have this giant bag of bags. I need to find a way. I don't have anything yet, but eventually I'm going to find something to just put in here that's not as big and bulky as this. And then I have, canes in my apron. I bought some things to hang that a little bit better. And then, here we just have like pop and just random stuff. So, it's a nice space. It's a walk-in pantry, which is awesome. I'm very lucky to have one, considering our last house did not. But it just needs to be organized and cleaned out. And then the amount of plastic forks and spoons and stuff that we never use. Those are all from like past birthday parties for Kane that just kind of sit in here. So let's get started organizing all of this. First, before obviously I do anything, I need to just get everything out so I see what we're working with. And look at this. Here's a bowl of Halloween candy that's still in here. I think it's time to get rid of that. So let's get everything cleaned out of here and get going.
A new place, a new home, for a while, let me feel alive.
Okay, so I got everything out of the pantry and now my kitchen is a disaster. It literally looks like a tornado has gone through it. As you can see, there is so much stuff everywhere. I can't believe that all of this stuff fit in that small little pantry. So now it's time to just kind of go through everything. I'm going to check expiration dates on everything and try to organize it and figure out what's going to go where and what I can get rid of.
I feel so alive. As I reach out, reach out, reach out, reach out to the sky. I found my way, I found my way. I was in the dark against it all, but made it through the day. Cause I found my way, I found my way. In bad times, I know I'll be okay. Cause I found my way. Cause I found my way. Cause I found my way, my way, my way. dark against it all, but made it through the day. Cause I found my way, I found my way. In bad times, I know I'll be okay. Cause I found my way. Cause I found my way. Cause I found my way, my way, my way, find my way, my way. Cause I found my way, my way, my way, find my way, my way. I found my way, I found my way. I was in the dark against it all, but made it through the day. Cause I found my way, I found my way. In bad times, I know I'll be okay. Cause I found my way.
As I'm reorganizing everything and putting them into these bins, I realized that it just looks so much better when you don't have giant boxes of stuff, because like these chips, for instance, the boxes that they come in just take up so much room. It's hard to really find a good place in the pantry for them. And you know, once they're half empty, they're just taking up a bunch of useless space, and it also makes it look very cluttered. So the containers just make it look a lot cleaner, neater, more organized, and it just makes it look a lot bigger in there when you don't have giant boxes of stuff all over the place. So I definitely am going to get some more containers, because I do have some things that I kind of ran out of containers. I could always use some more. And these stickers, I will say, are awesome. Probably better to put the sticker on and then write on there, because I kept smudging it when I was putting it on here. But you know, they worked really well. They stick very well, and they're easy to take off. There was a few times where I didn't get it on straight and I had to take it off and put it back on, and it went on and off very easily. So highly recommend the stickers. I have them linked in the description below if you're interested in them. And here's a look at the pantry, all nice and cleaned out, all the shelves completely bare. Now, this pattern that I have on the shelves, it's kind of like a it's not like a wallpaper, but it's kind of a foamy texture. I think I got it at Target a few years ago. I'm not 100% sure exactly where I did get it, but it is nice because it does protect the shelves, and it also gives it a nice look to it, because you do see a lot of the shelves in there even when they're full with stuff. And then now I'm just getting everything back into the pantry, trying to get it as organized as I possibly can. I do have an abnormally large amount of freezer paper and parchment paper and aluminum foil and storage bags because my grandma moved into a full-time nursing facility, and when she did, we went through her house and then her apartment that she had in assisted living and took a bunch of her stuff out, and she had just a ridiculous amount of like freezer bags and storage bags. And so I got a ton of them. My mom got a ton of them. My uncle probably also got a ton of them. So it's just like, I don't know why I have so many of those bags, but that's why. So if you ever need freezer bags, you can come on over to my house. I got plenty for you. All right, let's go in and take a look at the finished product. Ta-da! Everything looks so nice and organized. I'm going to start off by just kind of showing you guys where I put everything. So up here I have all of my pastas in their containers. I'm going to buy a few more containers to put in some of these that I have a lot of, like for the medium shells, because I make a lot of recipes with medium shells, the elbow macaroni, and then the rotini. I just kind of ran out of the big ones, so I'll definitely do that and then mark them just like I have for these. But I really do love these stickers with the chalk, and if you wet a paper towel, you can easily wipe it off, let it dry, and then rewrite on it. So if you change what you put in the containers, you don't necessarily have to get a whole new sticker. Probably eventually you will, but you can use it at least a few times, it seems like, because I've had to erase it a few times because I messed up. And then here I have kind of some other noodles we use for some of our other casserole dishes and stuff. I kind of have those thrown. I'll probably get a container for those as well, but like I said, I kind of ran out of containers. And then up here is just, I know this still kind of looks like a mess, but I have my fryer thing, or my, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. And then that yellow box, that's a cotton candy machine. Kane loves cotton candy. So that's kind of where I have my wok and, just some stuff up there that I don't necessarily use that often, but it's up there if I need it. And shooting back over here, I have my rice. Again, I'll probably get a container for the rice. This is that minute rice. That's usually the rice that I use. We have some tuna, even though Blake never really eats tuna. I have my tortillas and some other breads and stuff like this. A lot of our bread we leave in another cabinet, but oatmeals and peanut butter. I have some overflow because I have way too many of these freezer bags and stuff. I found more, so I just threw them there. And then of course my coffee I get delivered. I'm on Amazon subscription, so I have a ton of coffee. So my K-cups here. Here is some kind of cookies and crackers, and then of course we got our Hershey's, so now I remember it when we want to make s'mores that we have them. And then coming down here, I have some of my baking stuff in these containers. Some of these containers I already had. That brown sugar one is new. Nice and have it marked exactly what it is. In this box I have condiments, so I have a bunch of different hot sauces, ketchup. I'm sure I'll have mustard in there soon when we get into summer, because we do a lot of cookouts and stuff during the summer and make hot dogs and brats on the grill. Ranch, so any kind of condiment stuff. These are my sides. I get the little noodle sides when I make dinner, so mostly noodles, and here I threw in just a this is a mashed potato, so I just threw that in there. And then I got my ramen noodles. I love ramen. I eat like a 5-year-old, so ramen is amazing. And then I have my canned veggies. Mostly it is green beans, but I have some corn in there too. My canned tomatoes, so we use a lot of whole peeled tomatoes, diced petite potatoes. I make a lot of recipes that have some kind of canned tomatoes, so they're all there in one spot, so I can easily see if I need to buy more, which looks like I won't need to for quite some time. And then here's some other boxes, like the boxed soups, and my husband loves to make sour cream, sour like onion dip, so we have those there, a shake and bake, you know, some breadcrumbs and stuff, just kind of some miscellaneous stuff here. These are a bunch of different dips and stuff that I bought at a like craft fair last year. I probably need to use these before these go bad, so I need to remember to use those this summer, and then just some other random things there. Here I have Kane's Rice Krispie treats. He loves to have these in his lunch, so I have them here, easy to grab, to throw in his lunch. That should get him through the rest of the school year. Some of our other chocolate treats, cookies, that type of stuff. Canned sauces. I'm going to get another container to put these in there just so they're all together, because I do like the look of the containers. Broth, so this is mostly chicken broth, maybe 1 or 2 beef broth in here. So all of my broths are in here. Macaroni and cheese, because we love macaroni and cheese in here. Kane loves these for lunches. I love the regular, so I have them all there in one spot, nice and easy to see. And then here are some more snacks for Kane's lunches. So cookies, Dorito, or chips, little bags of chips for his snack time. I have a little container of pistachios, because Blake loves pistachios. And then Kane's jelly beans and some other kind of snacks. Easy for him to reach to grab if he needs to grab a snack. Down on this shelf, this is the bottom shelf. This is where I got those little things that pull out. I do really like these, so I have his Pop-Tarts in here. Sometimes in the morning, Kane will get up himself and make himself breakfast. And so s'mores are his favorite, as you can see. So we have most of those. So those are all there. And then the other flavors that, you know, kind of random ones, not as many in here, I have here. So if he wants a s'mores one, specifically says s'mores, he can grab it. These are his, he loves Hostess cupcakes. So again, another dessert for school or at home. And then here's some of his favorite candy. I kind of have it mostly by Reese's, Twix, and Kit Kats. I threw a couple of his other pieces I found. Nice and easy for him to reach if he wants a snack. And then here's like my... There's no way of organizing this in a nice way. These are all of my bags, freezer bags, all that. Like I said, my grandma gave me a ton of them when she moved into her nursing facility. We went through her house. That woman had a ton of freezer bags and storage bags, and my mom gave me most of them. My mom even took some, so we both have more bags than we know what to do with. Have our garbage bags here, easy to reach and get. And then here's some of our party stuff, forks and stuff. Our plates, we use paper plates a lot in this house, especially for Kane for dinners, so it's nice and easy there. And then on the bottom, I have the dog food in here, some paper towels, leftover kind of overflow dog food that goes in the containers there. And then I have my crock pot and my Instapot. And then hanging up here, we have a nail I need to find. I bought some of those, what are those called? Those like, I don't remember. I'm like, I don't know. I'm going nuts. But the things to put in, like the strips that you pull, I don't know. Now you can hang things. I bought some. Don't know where they're at. Story of my life for that. And then I have my big bag of bags. Kane's and mine's apron is hanging in here. I need to find a better way of storing these bags, but we use bags a lot, like when we clean up the litter box and stuff downstairs, and you never know when you might need a grocery bag, so I have them hanging there, but I need to find a better way of doing that. So that's it. Everything is all organized. It is so nice to come in here and it can actually fully walk in. So there you go. Everything's all done. So thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope that this gave you the motivation that you needed to clean out your own pantry, because I'll tell you what, it was a lot of work. It took a lot longer than I thought, but it is so worth it in the end because everything is so organized. I know where things are. Now, let's just hope I can keep it that way. So thanks again for watching. I hope you all have a great day. Make sure you give this video a big ol' like. If you enjoy this video, make sure you subscribe to my channel where I continue to put... And there you go. And there's Kane. So, Kane in the background. Always got to make his way into my videos somehow. So thank you so much, guys. I hope you all have a great day, and I will see you at the next one.